would never forget. Simply,
No,
that is
never.
impossible. We just decided, you know what, this was so good that it deserved a separate video.
Absolutely. I mean, look at this team. Look at the color coordination on both of them. Absolute
That's
beautiful
true.
teams. Deserve their own PR replay for sure. And
Yes,
it's doubles,
absolutely.
so that's pretty
It
cool.
is doubles, yeah. So we have double the things to talk about.
Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, there you go. So looking at Hall's team, Vivillon is here. Vivillon is cool support, Tailwind, Rage Powder, Friend Guard, and all that.
And looking at Will's team, he has 3 sacrificial Mons and Iron Hands.
Yes. You look at Iron Hands, you go, yeah, he's probably gonna just win this game on his own.
Yeah. Because
so
man, I think that boy can do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
I still think there's somebody in my chat telling your chat what teams we're gonna bring each week.
No, there isn't just. But yeah, so this first turn was probably couldn't have gone any worse for Pat, but that little Encore D-Knight is pretty cool.
Yeah, it worked out to get hands up the field early.
Yeah, there's a lot of booster energy going on.
Mm-hmm. I think Booster Valiant's really good in doubles.
I agree, especially when Fluttermane is not around, like it's actually able to do things.
Yeah. That being said, I was shocked at how much that close combat did to Corviknight there until we realized later it was an offensive Corviknight. Because, oh my goodness, I thought Corviknight was going to wall this team to death.
Yeah, that bitch banded.
Yeah.
Like, even then, like, that didn't do enough damage.
Yeah,
like,
it wasn't enough. That's unfortunate.
So here's the Flamingo. The Flamingo is kind of in a position where he can just kind of let moves rip.
Mm-hmm.
But you know...
Time, I just want to pause it real quick. Like, it's turn 6. How are 3 of Hall's Mons dead already?
So as it turns out, Vivillon just explodes, but we knew that.
We knew that, right?
Corviknight is offensive, so he's just kind of hitting moves, and Pat hasn't hit Protect a single time.
Yeah, every Mon has only gotten off one move and then they've died.
Yeah, pretty much. That's just kind of the power of all these booster guys, and you know, hands versus
the raw power.
The birds.
I wonder if Hall just needed to lead off going crazy offensive instead of like whatever the Dragonite was trying to do, right? Like I know Encore's cool, but just like cool. Just do this. Just do double Hurricane, easy peasy.
Yeah.
And then when
so even at this point,
out,
right?
Protect.
Like we're in a position where it's like, okay, you know, the birds are in a good spot now. Kilowatt can just nuke Quackleval out of existence. But you know, of course, you gotta draw out the fake out and everything, so a double protect is likely coming.
Yep.
And you know, there it is.
Good play, good play.
Yeah.
It is really
so Quackleval with Wave Crash, you don't see that because he just clicks Aqua Step, but yeah.
I mean,
so
in doubles when you don't have like the time, I don't hate Wave Crash. Like it's just such a good power boost.
Yeah.
But he did have both. I remember that. And then we come down to Gulp Lord literally being unable to kill this. Hands,
like
boom.
Bit 19.
No rain, no special attack investment, AV hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of insane.
That's why it's, you know, Pelipper, he could do a lot of things, but like...
I really miss offensive Pelipper people. Like, everyone's been running defensive lately, and I know it's good in singles, but man, just give your Pelippers some special attack and let them rip Hurricanes. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah. Especially in, like, you know... like Monotype, like you kind of just want to click the button.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. In Monotype, I mean, I know you want your rain up. I guess.
You definitely want the rain. You don't even need it up that bad.
Yeah,
it's just for Hurricane accuracy. Yeah.
But at the very least, like let him do his job. In singles, he can pivot, sure, but like you're not going to get the rain up for. You know, you're not going to need to put
singles
the rain up
bulky Pelipper, I think, is the way to go for sure. But doubles, like having a little bit of power is very good.
Right.
You know, it's not like it's running wide guard. It might be.
It might have been. Yeah, it could have been. But that's risk. That's you can do that. You can have that on an offensive Pelipper even.
Yeah.
Because it's priority.
Yeah. So continuing our complete counter teaming.
Absolutely. I made this team with Will, and I was.
What were you thinking?
Even I was unable to fully grasp why he made this team. I like my gimmicks. I look at this team went, Will, I can't get behind this team.
That's really saying something.
Hall, on the other hand, brought a pretty good team. I think that's pretty standard before home fighting team, except for Hariyama. That's a pretty cool addition, I gotta say. Running both Hariyama and Iron Hands actually, I think, worked out pretty well for him.
Yeah. Also, I want to talk about this Tauros just as we kind of, watched everything. Bulk Up Body Press Tauros is a terrible set. Don't ever use it again.
I mean, you can run Bulk Up Tauros. I will get behind that.
Yeah, but
his defense is not good enough to be hitting body press. Just hit close combat.
Just hit CC and that's it. Yeah. And also, hello Zoroark. Yep, definitely not the other guy.
Hopefully Will would save his Zoroark potentially, but if he led with the tree and Oranguru and just did Trick Room Hyper Voice over and over again, I think that would have been pretty cool. Or Dunsparce. I think the Dunsparce wins him this game more so with Specs Boom Burst Instruct.
I think Hariyama actually has Wide Guard. So
that's really funny. Really. That's really funny then.
But I guess he didn't. I thought it did, but even still, he doesn't do damage. The Dunsparce. Funny meme guy. If this was Instruct, then it's more damage. But
well, even so, I think I'm not sure if Will did min speed his Mons. I always recommend min speeding your Trick Room Mons anyways, just in case. Because you notice that the especially if Oranguru are using Instruct, you want to be just one speed faster, so you're one speed slower in Trick Room than your teammate that you're going to be boosting. But in the odd cans where you have an Iron Hands here, or anything slow, you really want to get down as low as possible besides that. And we saw the Boom Burst the Dunsparce was slower, but the Oranguru was not. Now, as we watch teams blow up, Vacuum Wave Lucario is pretty cool.
Yeah, so this being mixed with just priority spam is funny.
It's really funny, and it's probably the only mon that can reasonably do that, so I like it. It would have been really funny if Will got Psychic Terrain on this normal team, because then that Lucario does literally nothing.
Yep. I still think Aditi probably had a spot here.
Oh, and Didi had a spot over Starf Gamer. We didn't even talk about Starf Gamer, but we don't need to.
We don't need to.
And then here's the play of the game right here. Fate on Flamigo.
Yeah.
Calling him out in the chat. I had never heard so many people laughing at once. Will got absolutely smoked on that one.
But yeah, this was just an ass whooping. Not much to talk about here.
I think mono normal and the mono fighting is one of the worst.
Yeah, so I want to talk about this bug team. Let's talk about the bug team real quick. So we're in the hotel room, and I'd been drinking heavily at this point.
Understandable. That's why it's a bug team.
And we're like, you know what? Let's build some mono type teams. And Pat was like, I want to build a mono bug team. And we said, all right, great. Throw Scizor on, throw Volcarona on. Okay, now let's think about things. So we wanted to put Dennis. Dennis is Slitherwing.
Yep.
That is his alias. And then we thought it would be funny to put Spidops on the team to get up a bunch of hazards and be annoying. That's kind of the basis here.
I honestly can't think of anything better anyways, at least before home.
Even then, what do we get, Cleaver?
Now you do, yeah.
That's it? That's not really that much of an improvement.
No, you must get something more, but at the very least, I think Cleaver's better than Spidops.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. You get Scyther, too.
Sure.
Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, Scyther we could have used anyway, but,
But here's the actual neutral matchup, and Will, on the other hand, brought Dante's team, literally just the same team. Just piloted by Will instead. And then a really funny turn one here where Rock Slide misses the Spidops, and it kind of was a good thing.
Yeah.
We can talk about Spidops being, I think getting in there and hitting Sticky Webs was actually really big.
Mm-hmm.
And even though the single layer of T-Spikes was cool.
Yeah, the double Paro is huge here.
Yes, and that too. Everybody's status, except for Pincurchin, who is a bad mod and dies.
Very bad mod.
But then just won the game.
Yeah, so low kicks going down. It's that's it.
That's huge.
Yeah, that's really because that thing would have went insane. Here's Spidops.
I think only maybe Scizor could have switched into that though.
Yeah, he doesn't
electric
really
train.
want to.
I think everything else dies.
I think everything dies. Period.
You think Scizor doesn't take the hit either?
No.
Dang, we got Palmot respect here.
That's now 120 base power move in terrain.
True. And then, unfortunate for Hall here, Rotom Wash comes out instead of Sandy Shocks. So he just levitates over all those hazards.
Yeah.
And then Hands has to come in and hit Freak Out.
to be a problem right here.
Look at Spite Ops. Yeah. Look at Paul not being bad, but also being good. This is only because he's not running Iron Fist. Running Volt and Sword. Literally wins Will the game because he's not strong enough. It's so rare when you see that.
Yeah.
And then an odd pick by Hall to put up more hazards. I did like him bullet punching that Palmot. That thing was gonna rip the team apart otherwise.
Yeah, I guess it's more to like, chip Mr. Shocks as he comes in and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, seeing Power Gem there kind of just ended the game. If Sandy Shocks didn't have Power Gem, I think Volcarona probably was going to pull this out.
Oh, yes. So Volcarona really can 3v1 these mons any other day. Because he's only going to take, like, minuscule damage from this.
No, I wouldn't call that minuscule damage.
Never mind, I forgot. It's not defensive damage.
That's not minuscule damage.
Well, what I meant to say was, he doesn't die to the pump.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really thought I remembered him only taking, like, 50 from it for some stupid reason.
Yeah, so Will,
almost throws here.
Him clicking discharge could have
really been bad.
Really been bad, because if that had crit and killed.
Yeah.
And then Volk has to.
Even like that Volcarona could have hit Heat Wave and maybe gotten away with it. But
yeah, going for the double crit.
Good matchup.
But it was just kind of poor positioning at the end game, but that was that. It was funny. It was more of a funny set. It was fun to be in there live.
Honestly, it was super good way to start the week, for sure. And I think that's hopefully what Doubles OU is just going to continue to be, because this meta, there is no meta.
There is no meta. This is our creation.
This is simply your mind. How crazy can you get? Was Hall's team here in this game 3 good or bad? Who really knows? It was certainly fun though. Yeah,
I actually if there is mono bug standard team, I feel like this is probably as close to it as you're gonna get. Obviously, Spite Ops is not the most common guy here, but
he does his job really well.
He does his job, yeah. Like Scyther would have been a decent addition. Cleaver now being here is huge.
And I'm sure there's some other ones that we're forgetting now, but those I'd say at least for those coming into doubles for the next half, there's a lot of new mons in every single type that I can think of. Even if you just want to put Pikachu with a hat on your electric team, go experiment, have some fun. Don't let people bring you down to the meta.
Yeah, don't let them bully you. It's me. I'm bullying. Make good teams, pick good mons, win the game, have a good day, hags.